everything that I'm going to be talking about as we go further with this live video. Do you backtest? I backtest when I feel like there's something new that I found about. Important to keep on moving up. It's always important to keep on bettering, improving. So what I do is that I backtest when I see that I have potential towards something. So me backtesting for me is confirmation that yes, I am good at this. Yes, I can put more work into this so that I can be big enough, or I can be better with what I am doing. So like I said with GBP AUD, guys, I realized the potential I have towards the pair based on the performance that I already had on GBP AUD. So that means after I realized that, that was just a hint for me. After I realized that I'm actually good at GBP AUD, then what did I do? I went back to back test. I went all the way back onto the bigger time frames, tried to break it down using the bar replay on trading view. So that means you can actually push the chart back, click on it, analyze, and then play it. That's when the market will shoot candles out in the direction that the market went. So this is called it's back testing, but it's called a bar replay on trading view. So for those of you guys who also don't know how to back test, because back testing, like looking at the market, MetaTrader 4, and then saying, okay, I would have entered here, I would have exited there, I would have entered there. That's not back testing. I feel like that's not back testing because you already seen what the market did already. So like I said, go back, click on the bar replay. You guys can search about it as well on YouTube or Google. Bar replay, it helps you a lot to back test, even much more quicker. You can do 3 months work in just 1 week. And then you can check how good you are when it comes to trading. If you're still moving from being a beginner, not a beginner, but moving into being an aggressive trader, to be specific. Can I be one of those people? I am residing in Pretoria. So what I'm doing right now is that I'm planning on next year on opening an office where everyone can get full access to it, where I have the address of the office on the website of the office, and I'm going to be speaking specific people that are trading already. You don't need to be good in trading. That's one thing I love about myself, because I don't judge someone based on their performance. Okay, I do judge them based on their performance, but not because you flipped 10K into 100K or what. I'm just gonna look at the type of energy someone shares, and then is this person able to compromise when it comes to workplace. So that is what I'm gonna do next year. So yeah, it's part of the plans. I experienced that the market is not moving okay in December. So when is the best time to start trading next year? Like I said, it's always important to understand that what might work for you might not work for me. We have to look at the type of trading strategy that you're using. So you can't obviously scalp a lot in December. But I can't say you can't. Let me say, I don't think it's good, because remember, there's people that can do some things that are different from me, and there's nothing wrong with that. For me personally, I don't think it's good to scalp and day trade throughout December. And that's because most of the big boys in the market are not involved because it's festive. So I think it's always important to go back into the market the last week of Jan, just before we go into Feb. That's my own opinion. Okay, someone else might give you a different opinion from there. I'm just trying to give you the way that I view things. I've been following you. You're very helpful when it comes to psychology. Thank you so much. And I realize that psychology is one of the biggest things. We'll let everyone underestimate psychology for now, until it's time that they're supposed to handle their emotions. They're supposed to be motivated enough. And it's also time for them to take a step further into their own career. So I think psychology works with everything, not only trading. Yes. You trade Forex. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that. Do you have to pay for the bar replay? Okay, so there's different plans when it comes to trading view. Now, there's one where you pay $14 a month. That is 200 rand. For that one, to be specific, yes, you can go back and back test on different time frames. That's what I like about it. So for you to use the body play for free on TradingView, you obviously have to. If you're not gonna be paying, it's only gonna be like from the daily chart going up. You're only gonna be able to use it from there. So that means you will not be able to maintain your entry points when it comes to back testing on TradingView. So I said it's important to just pay for the 200 and use it as much as possible as you can. So like pay for it upfront, 200 rand, save it. You know that for that month, 200 rand is gonna pay you. It's gonna pay you a long-term experience, and that is worth more than any amount of money. So I say, TradingView, paid, body plate, backtest, move from different time frames, analyze, write down, and say, I am here right now. I'm here. I am entering Euro USD. On this day, I'm putting my stop loss here. I'm comfortable with risking 2% of my trading account on this trade. And then I'm in the trade. And then body play. When you play it, okay, play, maybe one candle at a time. When it gets to a certain key level, I don't feel comfortable because I am looking to take out, close half of my trade, or close my trade, or put my stop loss at break even, and then play it, and then see if it goes to your take profit. Write it down. Take profit, hit. If you go to your stop loss, write it down. Stop loss, hit. That's how I backtest. That's the most effective way that I found in backtesting. Damn, I'm in my zone right now. So last week of Jan, big boys will be back in the market. Like I said, to be specific, when it comes to me, I prefer to go back in the market on the last week of Jan. There's people that are going to trade throughout Jan, throughout December, and there's nothing wrong with that. Because, like I said, what worked out for someone might not work out for me. So I'm going to keep on going down. Tips for getting out of a mental space because of the market. SN, I really love what I do, and it's been a tough year. Okay, trading is a mental game, and I feel like you never get to a point in trading where you perfect the mental side of trading, but you can get to a point where you maintain the mental side of trading. I think that is what we miss out, because we see very good traders that are obviously out there on YouTube, on Instagram, the ones we follow, ones we know personally, and we think that maybe they don't get into like a bad space when it comes to like the mental side of trading. They do get into that because they also have personal problems that come and affect them mentally when it comes to the market. So I think when you have a bet, you can never master it, because that's mental. But you can keep on upgrading it. You can keep on improving it. You can keep on getting better at it. So I think for you to be good in the market, like the mental strength that you're supposed to have, is that analyze yourself the same way that you analyze the market. If you have a bad week or bad month or bad whatever, like try your best to take a break from the market completely. Stay away from the market. Do things that you love. Do things that make you happy. Do things that gives you confidence. Spend time with people that you love. Spend time with people that motivate you. And then after that, you can then go back into the market and see the type of mistakes that you did. I don't think it's important, or not important. I don't think it's good after a losing trade to immediately go back into the market, or after a losing week to immediately go back onto the market and see what mistakes you did, because you're already feeling down. The emotions are already took place. So I think it's important to know when to stop, know when to stay away from the market, know when to not know when to focus on yourself, know when to focus on your family, know when to focus on your mental side of things. Then once you can differentiate that, then you know that today I'm not feeling well. That means I'm not going to go on the market. Because if you go on the market, even though you're not feeling well, there might be a lot of mistakes that you do, and then those mistakes can end up leading you to a point where maybe you feel that this thing is not for you. Because by the time you went on the market, you were not mentally stable, not mentally stable, but mentally ready or mentally strong. So that means whatever mistake that is going to happen there is going to be based on emotions. So I think it's important to know when to stop. Just stop, take a week, 2 weeks off, come back, and yes, continue putting the work in. You don't trade on Monday. Like I say, market can move anytime that it wants. That's one thing I realized. So when I see a chance, I get it. There's no such thing as I don't trade on Monday. I used to do that until I realized that GBP AUD can move 100 pips or 150 pips. You can literally move from 17,500, let's say maybe 37,500 to 36 straight in just a day. It can shoot in a day. So that means we literally moved like 150 pips according to the calculations in my head in just a day. So when the market plays out, I'm more of a reactive trader than I try to, master the market and say, I know GBP USD, it's going to go there this week or blah, blah. No, I analyze the market and I wait for the market to respond to the way that I analyzed it, and I react to them. If I have to change my bias based on the trade, I will change my bias. So what the market does, I work with it. So yeah, that's yes. I'm in my zone. Any books that you guys can recommend for psychology? So I do have books next to me. Like you guys know, I don't get paid to promote any of these books. To be specific, I don't personally know all the people of these books, but these are just the books that I read when it comes to, like someone said, psychology. So that means I'll look at psychology. So okay, so now when you're in an industry where you have competitors, you have to understand how to stand out, right? And that is just part of any game. So I think the rules of work can work for that. If you want to specifically understand the type of personality you need to have, the type of thinking you need to do, the type of leading you need to do in an environment. And as well, this doesn't have anything to do with trading. So you can just look at it, understanding how to walk the walk, understanding how to look for opportunities, how to create opportunities, developing a game plan, studying the system, know what you want short term, know what you want long term, have a plan, write well, speak well, be cool, be attractive, like it speaks about personal development. So I think The Rules of Work is one of the books. Second book that I can specifically talk about. This is my favorite book, and you guys always see me post this book to all the people that like reading. Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty. This one of Train Your Mind for Peace and Purpose Every Day. Literally talks about energy, how to find your purpose, how to overcome negativity, how to stop overthinking, how to use your fear, why you can't find happiness by looking forward, how you learn from everyone you meet on a daily basis, why not your thoughts, obviously, very deep thing, and then why kindness is so crucial to success, and many more things in this book. This is one of the best books I think I'm going to read in my entire life. Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty. Then you can apply those same manners that you find outside of these books in trading. That how to use fear in real life. Write down the things that you think you fear, and then can't scratch out the things that you can't control, and look at the things that you can control. I did that. This book has nothing to do with the Forex market or financial market. I did that in trading. I'm scared to break my rules. I'm scared to use lot sizes over the percentage that I'm comfortable with risking. And I apply it to that. It's simple. I just match things. Like I said, it's important to match the energies that you come across on a daily basis. So yeah. I'm trying my best to be specific as possible. Why did you stop trading NASDAQ? I did not stop. I just paused when it comes to NASDAQ. And I realized that my personality. So like I said, for the past 14 months, literally 14 months, for the past 14 months, I've been backtesting. I've been working on myself. And I just felt that I'm not mentally or emotionally strong, and that doesn't make me weaker. So I'm not going to focus on it. That's it. I want to focus on other things. I'm going to be honest with myself. I'm going to do that. I'm going to focus on the pairs. I'm going to get good at them. I'm going to make some money, take it and throw it in another trading account. Then I can focus on NASDAQ. So there's nothing wrong with trading NASDAQ. It's just personal preference. I personally want to focus on different things for this year. Very bad from this side. So I'm just not going to turn it around. I'm going to be taking more questions, guys. I'm just going to be going back. So yes, the books, you guys know I'm a very huge fan when it comes to reading. So those are the books that I'm focusing on right now. So yeah, psychology, finance, and yeah, personal development. Sorry about that, guys. But those are the pairs that I'm looking at. Not pairs, the way I love pairs so much. Those are the books that I'm looking at now.